What's going on, you guys? Hey, thanks for watching these videos once again. And in this video, I want to talk about something I get asked more often than not, surprisingly, from a bunch of nerdy med school students and pre-med students. Can you party and still do well in med school and residency? Excellent question. I like where your head's at. Let's talk about it. So when I was a first year med student, I did like to go out and have a little fun, but I also managed that with my studying, and I made sure that I was not going overboard. But there was a lot of people that were going out and drinking and doing whatever else they do a lot more than me, and certainly people that were doing a lot less than me. Basically what I would do is I would study about 7 a.m. every day before class for a little bit, and then go to class, which was anywhere from 8 to 3 or something like that, and then study at night until 10 or 11. And of course we'd have like dinner breaks and things like that. That was my weekday schedule. On the weekends, I would study from about 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and I would take breaks. I would take lunch break, and I would usually go out to dinner after all of that, and then go out with my friends and have fun. And that was on Friday and Saturday night. Pretty much every Friday and Saturday night. I try not to miss any because you get bogged down with a lot of studying and you feel like you never have any fun, and it's, you know, a long time and all that stuff. And so I did have a group of friends that studied really hard, and then also we went out kind of hard. Not super hard, kind of hard though. So they had these awards every year, which was like the Academic Achievement Award, and they have some other like dumb awards, but the Academic Achievement Award goes to the student who has the highest grades in the class, like throughout everything. And a lot of people had 4.0s, but a lot of people didn't. So they took the people that had 4.0s and they broke it down to like how many A's and B's and things like that. So I remember this one guy, and he was like kind of my friend. He was like, cool dude, whatever. Came up to me like halfway through the semester, was like, dude, you gotta slow it down, man. You're not gonna make it through med school. I was thinking to myself, I'm doing pretty good. Like, I'm getting all A's in all these classes. I don't know what else, you know, that this guy wants or what he thinks. The perception, I guess, is that I was kind of going out a little bit more than other people, but I don't really think I was. Certainly there was people that didn't go out at all, you know, that happens. And I was like more social, and I kind of like to do that, so I did. But I stuck to a really rigid schedule during the week, and I always studied on the weekend. So a lot of people would go out on the weekend at night, and then they wouldn't study on the weekday because they were too like banged up, you know what I'm saying? I just was like, no, I'm not gonna do that, I'm just gonna study. So I did that. I did really well. And the Academic Achievement Award, like after they have this ceremony, and they like, I had no idea, and they like say my name, where I got the Academic Achievement Award for like the first year or whatever. So after that, the guy was like shitting in his pants. He was like, what the f***? Like, how did that happen? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I just, you know, stuck to a schedule. So my point is that can you go out in med school and still have, you know, still do well? Yes. Not only because that's anecdotal story, however, because there is a book. It is by Sean Acor, and he is a psychologist. I want to say Harvard or Yale, can't remember which one, but he studied graduate students. And the graduate students, basically took the graduate students, all their grades, like 2 years or whatever it is, I can't remember how long he studied for, and did psychological profiles on them before, during, and after their time in that program. And what he found was really interesting is that those students that were happy first, I've said this before, those students that were happy first did better in school, did better on their tests, did better in like lectures, understood things easier. They were more absorbent of the materials. They could process things faster, which is really fucking interesting because a lot of those students, they were really pissed off because they had so much work to do. But being pissed off and upset with all the work was actually making them stupider, which is crazy, right? So if you think that not going out and punishing yourself, I did punish myself actually a lot. I still kind of do punish myself when I have stuff to do. I'm like, no, I'm not, I'm gonna stay in, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stay here until I do it, and then I procrastinate and I don't do anything and I punish myself for nothing. Sometimes that happens too. Those students who punish themselves and are upset with themselves and don't allow themselves to have any fun actually do end up doing worse. Now, I'm not saying that you should go out and get fucked up with drugs or alcohol at all, because that does not help. That makes you stupider. That is proven. But you should be able to go out and have fun and be okay, like, with having you know, a good time, like enjoying school, enjoying the process, enjoying learning. One of the things that, you know, a lot of successful people always say is like, I'm not successful because I have a goal out there. I'm successful because, I mean, they do have goals, but I'm mostly successful is because I enjoy what I'm doing right here. And I did this. I enjoyed taking those tests. I enjoyed like the competition of me versus that test. I enjoyed the competition of me trying to figure out what was going to be on that test, how to figure out how to memorize all this shit that I'm probably not going to need to memorize anymore, right? So I enjoyed that portion. And I think the people that didn't look at it that way and were like, hey, this is a fun game, were having a really tough time. And I don't think that you can go and do anything really well unless you are happy at it, at the tough portion. There's obviously easy portions and tough portions of whatever you're doing, but I think that if it's the main, like the crux of the stuff, whatever you got to do, like for instance, if you want to, you know, do well at med school, you have to get good grades. In order to get good grades, you have to be able to study a lot. And if the studying is somehow like fun for you or a game or something, you're gonna fucking win. But if it's not, you're definitely not going to win that fucking game if you can't have fun playing. So Sean Acor, the book is The Happiness Advantage. It's really cool. One of the books that really changed a lot of my perspective on a lot of things. You should check it out. Yeah, so question is, can you have fun and go out while you're in med school and even residency? The answer is definitely yes. And the answer is definitely that you should enjoy your time, because you ain't getting that time back, I tell you that. And although you can't enjoy every fucking moment, and I think that's a little bit of a problem where people are like, I want to be happy, I just want to be happy. You can't be fucking happy all the time, okay? There's black, there's white. Without black, there ain't no white. Without happy, there's no sad. Without sad, there's no happy. Got it? Okay, so that's my spiel. Have fun while you're doing this shit. Figure out how it's a game for you so you can activate your brain cells and do better and be smarter. And you will have a lot better time in school and residency and life in general. What do you guys think about that? Comment below. All right, you guys. Hey, thanks for watching these videos once again. Subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next one.